Department of Sociology, Social Policy and Criminology. It is one of the oldest social science departments in the UK. And one of the continuities in the department's history is research and teaching around social justice. Lots of academics here stretching back over 100 years have been involved in campaigning social science to try and address inequalities, to try and challenge things about the world that aren't fair. Liverpool is a very interesting city, so there are concentrations of deprivation, poverty and associated problems that have characterised the development and growth of the city for many hundreds of years. On the other hand, there are also concentrations of wealth, concentrations of significant holdings of land, of buildings, of money. This department, the Department of Sociology, Social Policy and Criminology, has long been addressed to seeking to both illuminate and do something about those structural inequalities that are a very stable feature of Liverpool's history and its present.
So Sociology, Social Policy and Criminology is a distinct department from the law school, but we are housed together in the wider School for Law and Social Justice, which is a nice pairing because it means that actually we can cross across the two disciplines and examine other socio-legal issues that might affect it. So that might be how policing is acted, how the courts are dealing with things, and other issues that span both disciplines. And there's a natural synergy there that the students will benefit from as well.
We often refer to our degrees as research-led. I think there are a couple of interpretations of that. First of all, it involves academics talking to students about the types of projects that we're involved in, the type of knowledge that we're creating at the moment. It also involves students becoming researchers themselves, so generating new knowledge. We teach them the skills that allow them to create new knowledge about the types of social problems, the types of social arrangements that feature in our degrees. All of the taught modules and a great deal of the research at Liverpool foregrounds the operation of power and the way in which capitalist markets or governmental arrangements create certain types of uneven outcomes that you can find in the world. They've got practical material outcomes in the world.
I found out that when I first started the course, I was a little bit judgmental of people. I realised that the world is not really what we think it is. It's much more than what we see on the TV, what we hear in the news. The way the course is taught, you don't just learn about crime and how the criminal justice system works. You learn about benefits, about people that take drugs, and about immigration, and about non-profit organizations and how they benefit people in society. You learn a lot more about politics, which is what everybody needs to know, because politicians decide what happens to us every single day.
Our degrees and our research are crucial ways in which we can make sense of contemporary social issues. The types of issues and the types of perspectives that characterise research and teaching at Liverpool are crucial to making sense of the world as we experience it. These are things that require sociological and criminological analysis. One of the things that characterises Liverpool is that we seek to do that together with our students.
One thing that is incredibly beneficial about Liverpool University is it's situated about 5 minutes from the city centre. So on your study breaks, if you want a break from your revision or between lectures, you can easily walk into the city, go to the local bars, go to the local tourist attractions, go to Matthew Street, check out the Beatles heritage and history, go to the Albert Docks. There's so much that you can do, and it's all on hand.
One of the things that keeps degrees alive and fresh is precisely that the world is a dynamic and interesting place, and that these sets of issues emerge and they need to be explained. They need to be illuminated somehow. And I think our degrees, and in fact our research too, they're ways in which we seek to better understand the world outside the window.